Hello, internet. I am so grateful and surprised and slightly overwhelmed at how many people she wants to play. How many people watched my video? So just want to say thank you for subscribing or just being here in general. This is the Kona Show. And without further ado, we're gonna hop into another week. Today was a nice surprise. It always helps to communicate with the people that you're working with. I had messaged the agent and I was like, hey, just a heads up, letting you know, it was a Sunday, so I didn't expect them to get back in case they were like a Monday through Friday thing. And so loads kind of got switched around and we have a better paying load taking me to somewhere that I haven't been before. I forgot to mention that when I said somewhere I've never been before, it was Connecticut. I've never been to Connecticut. I routed myself in a little bit of a different way because I did not want to go through Washington, I did not want to go through Philadelphia, and I did not want to go through New York. Vents are open. That means we have watermelons. Today worked out really nicely. I thought I was going to sit for half of the day and ultimately ended up getting loaded and on my way out. Good morning. It is 4:40 in the morning. Kona doesn't even want to get up. He's so cute. She's like, well, why are we awake? Alright, let's go. Turn the key. The purr. At Petro Raffine for the rest of my 2 hour to get some more time back, and I desperately need a shower. This place is pretty nice. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's like a little mall in there. Made it to Scranton. We are super ahead of schedule, which is nice, but we're just walking around. See where this goes. What the heck is that? Was it like a chicken coop? It definitely was a chicken coop. TA Southington is where we are, and the hills here are ridiculous. I was at a situation that really irritated me. I don't know if I'll share it, but I got flipped off by another truck driver, and that doesn't really happen, and I don't think it was warranted or deserved. He put himself in an unsafe situation to begin with. I'm climbing this hill about 40 miles per hour with my hazards on, and I'm gross 78,000 pounds. Driver on the shoulder decides then is a good time to merge over. And look, wait for it. There it is. Dude, what did you want me to do? Veer left into traffic that's moving over the speed limit most likely? First of all, that is not a parking spot. Second of all, I really wish this was common knowledge, especially for truck drivers. If you put yourself in this situation, always use the shoulder to catch up to speed before you decide to merge over into the right lane. Or the smarter thing to do is just take the next exit. Okay, I'm done venting. Life moves on. Waiting for my 10 p.m. appointment. They said I could check in early at 8. I'm parked at a truck stop. There's Taco Bell and there's Burger King. None of those really sound good, but I do have food in the truck, so I'm gonna eat the food in the truck. I had purchased a mini skillet from Walmart, which I'm obsessed with. I bought burgers, like raw beef patties, and I was like, I'm so excited to make these in the truck. Not a good thing to make in the truck. I think it's probably the quality of beef that I bought, but grease was going everywhere, so I did it once. And then when I went to the house last week, I was like, I'm just gonna cook all these beef patties at the house, and then I'll just reheat them. So this is the last of my beef patties. I'm trying to sleep during the day. It is so hard to just like switch up your sleep schedule because I just woke up not that long ago. But I highly recommend these little sleep masks. It's got like a little space for your eyes so you don't like feel anything touch your eyes. Sensory wise, I don't love that feeling, so we just black out, can't see. So anyways, we're gonna have a long night. Not that long, it'll be easy. So we have a long easy night and deliver at 10 p.m. and then shoot over to our next preloaded trailer. I'm at an Aldi's distribution center in South Windsor. Freaking rat race. I pulled in, they told me I could come in at 8, but then when I pulled in, they gave me paperwork and they're like, fill that out, we don't accept trucks until 9. And so, filled out my paperwork, turned it in around 9. Guy at the guard shack grabs everyone's paperwork, there's like 5 or 6 trucks, and then he starts calling people and giving them dock doors. But everyone's like rushing to their dock doors. It was crazy. And it's still kind of a mess. I'm just like watching it unfold. Ooh, free truck wash. Oh, that poor dude. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Talking about how I felt bad for that guy because he had to run in the rain. I'm done being unloaded. But my paperwork's in the back of the trailer, so it's gonna get all wet. So suit up. Dude honked his horn at me. He's not gonna friggin' go anywhere anyways. Cause look, someone's backing up. That's why I thought it'd be a good opportunity and a good time to close my windows. I hate why my paper looks all wet. Is that the bridge I'm going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, this is so freaking cool! Oh my god! This is why I love my job. Because I don't know any other reason why I'd be up this early. I got to go on the coolest bridge I've ever been on. Hello from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Had a decent, it was like 5.5 hour drive. So I left at 11:30 for my delivery. And I'm deadheading right now to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And then from there I'm taking that load to Clarksburg, right? Clarksburg, West Virginia. It's a load of tires. So that preloaded trailer isn't ready until 2 p.m., which works out perfectly because then I can get a full 10-hour in. I think I kind of like slightly mentioned this, but I love having a job to where I'm forced to wake up early. Because I'm going to say that I don't like getting up early. And if I don't have a reason to get up early, I'm not going to. But being able to see the sunrise is like my all-time favorite thing. And yeah, I could definitely do it on my days off and whatnot, but like I said, if I don't have a reason to get up early, I'm gonna stay in bed. Hey. Hi. You have something to say? Can I get a high five? High five? High five? Oh, good girl, thank you. Now I have to give her a treat. She put herself to bed like a person, like a human. You're so smart, and you're so silly. And you're also in my spot where I need to sleep. Kona Bean, you're blocking my mirror. I cannot see. Waiting in line, waiting in line. Where's their safety vest when there's a sign where it's like, must wear a safety vest, and I'm the only one wearing it? But I like it because women's clothing doesn't have pockets. I'll show you my load. We just pre-tripped. I'm gonna move my tandems to where it's more appropriate. And then we're out of here. There's some ancient looking docks here. It's been flying overhead for quite some time and I am concerned for you. Oh my gosh, getting to this delivery wasn't really fun. Not really fun at all. These tiny little towns, these little streets. So I'm in Clarksburg, West Virginia. I was like, oh, that's a no truck route. And so then I go the next intersection that does allow trucks. And I'm driving on it and I'm like, there's no way. Like, trucks can be on this road because I'm taking these turns up these hills around these curves, like needing to take up the left lane so I don't take out the guardrail. And I'm like, I hope no one's coming the other direction. I took like a little 15-20 minute decompression nap after that drive, and now I'm having chips and salsa. We're gonna get out of this tiny little town. I'm gonna ask the guys that work here if there is a better way out, because I feel like that was not it. But I made it, but it didn't feel like it was it. They suggested I go this way, which was a little bit longer and still pretty tight, but avoided town. Hello from South Charleston, getting loaded with pool chemicals, doing some hazmat, so therefore we are doing some research. Right, Kona B? As I'm being loaded I write down the states that I'm going to be going through. I check for the reference guide of hazardous materials, explosive requirements by state, run through all those, and then I go to the FMCSA website and make sure we are not breaking the law with being somewhere where we're not supposed to be. It's a very light load, which is super nice. It's pool chemicals going to Wilmer, Texas. So I'm pretty excited to get out of the east. But it's funny, I'll be in the west and I'm like, I kind of miss the east. It's just never content. Always need to be somewhere else. We are parked at TA Hurricane, which is not ideal because it's only 23 miles from where I loaded up, but I am on recap life right now. And so tomorrow I get 10 and a half hours, and then we'll start making our way to Wilmer, Texas with this load. Now I'm gonna go get fast food. She just opened the McDonald's app and I found out snack wraps are back. Oh my gosh, who is that? Someone who's on the 34. I like to do my makeup and like I have a little gel nail kit in the truck, so if I'm bored I'll do my nails, which is also really nice because it hides the dirt under your nails. And so anyway, I parked here in Rockwell, Texas, and I left this morning at about 4 a.m. from Earl, Arkansas to try and make sure I could get some good parking on a Saturday. So close to Dallas, but I deliver in Wilmer. It's about 38 miles from here, so sit half of today, sit all day tomorrow, and then deliver Monday. I hate sitting. I don't know, there are things that I tell myself I'm gonna catch up on doing, and then I don't do them, and then I complain that I'm bored. So anyway, go get dinner, pasta. The things that are normally accessible to everyone are not accessible to us. Like, I'm gonna go have dinner at Olive Garden and I'm so excited. It's also a Five Below. I'm gonna spend below $5 and that's where we are right now. I put myself into a food coma and I'm not mad about it. Okay, we're going to bed and we're gonna sleep in tomorrow, and I'm super excited about that. And then we're gonna regulate our sleep schedule, and then we're probably gonna mess it up again. It's not often that I have to get up that crazy early. It just happened to be the grocery store runs I was doing, and I like to wake up early for good parking, so like I will intentionally do it like that. But anyways, good night. Don't judge me for sleeping with my makeup on because I hardly ever wear it. Bye. Friendly neighborhood Walmart, and would you look at this? How convenient. I'm not gonna say that I do this all the time, but I'd say at least like twice a month I will go crazy on scrubbing the floors. I'm kind of bored right now, and I bought a new rug. I actually like to replace them because they get super dirty, so I got a new rug, so I was like, might as well do the floors. So the way that I do it, water that I take from the fuel island, kitchen cleaner, and scrubby brush. Pretty much it. For the hard to reach places, I will use this in like the railings of the seat, and you have to do that often, a lot more. I mean, I don't do it as much as I would like to because I have one of these. I'll talk about you because I have one of those. That's why we clean, because if not, it just builds up and then looks really gross, and it's nice to have a clean truck. This could be kind of like a truck tour, but this is my deep clean truck. Scrub the heck out of here, and the mats and the door panels and the little floorboards there. Kona got a new pet bed, got as much dog hair out of the seat as I could, and just really detailed it. And then we go to back here, we got a new rug because the other one was rough. Got something to actually put Kona's toys in so they're not strewn about, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. My last video was Monday to a Sunday, so I'll do the same thing here. Finishing up the last of my 34. It's Sunday, loaded on this 34, where I deliver on Monday in Wilmer, Texas. And in the meantime, for my 34, I went to Walmart, not for anything in particular. I just really needed to run the truck because my EPU kept dying on me for the air conditioning, so I just needed to drive it a little bit. I also went to Five Below, and Kona got some fun stuff, and I really went crazy and deep cleaned the truck because I've been saying I'm gonna do that, and I finally did. But Kona's gonna go outside, I'm gonna take a shower, and then keep trucking. Bye.